The scene opens with a tense standoff in the bustling streets. The rugged disciple of the beggar sect glares at our young master Beom. He steps up and demands answers. You stared us down as if you had something to say, and you just walked away. What is wrong with you? Beom remains perfectly calm and replies, I think you have the wrong person. I do not think we know any beggar like you. He adds smoothly, the courtesan can stay quiet. The beggar insists, turning to Beom. Young Master Beom, tell them. Beom sharply retorts, I do not think I ever gave you permission to stare at me like that. The beggar questions him further. And yet you laughed at us. What is the reason? Beom politely shrugs it off. If my staring has made you uncomfortable, allow me to apologize. There was no particular reason. I just happened to see the two of you relaxing on the side of the ride, and I thought I would remember the faces of two skilled individuals like you. Hearing this, the other beggar thinks to himself in absolute disbelief. Ah, I cannot believe it. He really was looking at us. I was wondering why he went to the pork belly place. So he was there to attract our attention. The first beggar squints at Beom with deep suspicion. However, the more I listen to you, the more it looks like you know us. I do not think your heavenly grand archive and our beggar sect are associated with each other. Although I should not, I feel like something feels familiar about you. Have we met somewhere before? Beom simply smiles and answers. Of course. Beom recognizes the man instantly in his mind. Shiunji, the great disciple of the beggar sect leader, Guno Xingye. I have seen him before because of Guno Xingye. Shiunji then gestures to his younger companion. This is my disciple. I believe this is your first time meeting. The young disciple on Angi suddenly steps forward with fiery energy. Is there something you want to say to me? What is wrong? Do you want to race with me? I want to see who is faster. Shiunji panics and grabs the kid, yelling, What? Are you crazy? Beom observes the boy quietly, formulating a plan. This is your disciple? Although I did not see him often, there is no way I would forget someone who left a first impression like that. Although he does not look like much, he is considered to be the next leader. He is skilled in martial arts, and his influence in the alliance is immense. If I can have him help influence the beggar sect, it would help in facing the Shimin clan. Putting on a friendly face, Beom says cheerfully, Haha, whether we know each other or not is not important. What is important is that we get to know each other. He smiles and gestures towards a waitress. Although it is nothing much, I prepared a drink for you. I may need your help in the near future, so I will see you soon. The waitress nervously approaches and serves them. Here you go. Shiunji is taken aback. I am Shiunji, the head of a branch of the Beggars Alliance. There were not any great drinks at the place. That is why you bought this. The young kid on Angi laughs, enjoying the free drink. Hey, I kind of like this kid. I am on Angi. Why did you only buy one drink? I thought you were rich. Beom smoothly replies to the greedy boy. If you come visit the Heavenly Grand Archive soon, I will be sure to prepare better drinks for you. Eagerly on Angi asks, then why do not we go now? Shiunji grabs him to stop him. Why not later? The kid whines loudly. Why? Beom turns to leave and explains his tight schedule. Cannot right now. I need to get ready to attend the banquet of the Shimin clan. The scene transitions back to the Heavenly Grand Archive estate. Make sure you do not forget a single thing. Songhwa. Take care of my brother, got it? You better not leave his side for a single moment. The servant Songhwa bows deeply. Do not worry, young masters. Yoon clenches her fists fiercely. If someone from the Shimin clan comes, I will make sure they learn their lesson. Their brother Beom steps in calmly to defuse her anger. Nothing will happen. Stop worrying and let us go. Beom bids them farewell. Then Yoon, Beom, I will see you when I come back. His siblings watch him leave with concern. Of course, please be safe during your travels. Take care, brother. As the carriage rolls away, Beom sighs heavily. Brother, do you think he will be okay? I hope nothing happens to him on the way. Yoon reassures him confidently. Do not worry, he is not like other people. I am sure things will work out. Beom suddenly remembers something exciting. Also, Did not you mention that we had some good news? Yoon lights up with joy. Oh, a message from Ju Yang. He said he plans to come here soon. Beom Hang thinks excitedly about the visitor. Ju Yang, the second son of Silver Bank's manager, the richest person in Jiangbei, and our brother's only best friend. When Big Brother was busy with work, he managed to give and take messages whenever he had the chance. Their friendship is stronger than most. Beom Hang asks Yoon carefully, do you think we should keep the fact that Ju Yang is coming a secret? Yoon nods in agreement. Yeah. Big Brother Ju Yang said that he wanted to surprise him. Beom Hang grins widely. Okay, I will do my best to keep it a secret too. If we can take care of the events with the Shimin clan, we should only have good fortune in the near future. Meanwhile, at the Shimin clan estate the atmosphere is dark and sinister. Shimin sits with his stepbrother Pyo Laochin. Shimin says with a smirk, brother, you seem like you are in a good mood. Laochin replies while playing his instrument. Haha, of course. Shimin praises him. Laochin, whenever I listen to your performance, I see a grand spectacle in front of my eyes. Really, it is spectacular. Laochin looks up with a twisted smile. Thank you, brother. I wonder what the scenes you are seeing are like. I am curious. Shimin visualizes the destruction of his enemies. About that, the scenes of people dying as they beg for their lives, as their family heirlooms and precious treasures get stolen, and as the beautiful gardens burn to ashes. Such a beautiful scene. I hope I can see such a sight with you, brother. It is the sight of your family falling down. Shimin thinks to himself mockingly. To look at the eyes of your enemy and call him your brother. Idiot. This is how you will fall. Along with the Heavenly Grand Archive. Although they are considered one of the 3 great archives of the region, it does not matter. Even though they have learned the truth, they have no choice but to apologize. A servant interrupts his dark thoughts. Young master, the guests have arrived. Shimin stands up gracefully. Understood, I will go see them myself. He turns to Laochin. Laochin, be ready to play during the upcoming banquet. Laochin bows. Of course. As gratitude for accepting me as your brother, I will be sure to give a wonderful performance. Shimin walks away thinking maliciously. I am so glad that he has already gone ahead and bowed his head down to me. Outside the grand hall the announcer declares loudly. Next is the Heavenly Grand Archive. The crowd immediately turns their attention to Beom. Whispers and greetings fill the air. Young Master Beom, it is good to see you again. Long time no see. Beom, young Master Beom, how have you been? Beom smiles politely at the familiar faces. Lady Ban, Lady Myo and even Jang. A large cheerful man approaches him loudly. Ha ha ha. To think I would get to see the famous young master of the Heavenly Grand Archive. It is good to see you. Beom thinks to himself as he observes the group. These people, the large man introduces his companions. Allow me to introduce them to you. I am Wang Sohun of the Continental Bank. I am Dan Kongmu of the Iron Society. Another man steps up with a serious expression. I am Mak Gung of the Ogu sect. Beom evaluates the factions in his mind. The Continental Bank, the Iron Society, and the Ogu sect. Wait, the Iron Society? Was not that the place where the society leader wanted to display a sword? I declined the offer at the time because I already had 3 swords on display. I never thought I would get to see someone from the Iron Society like this. Wang Sohun interrupts his thoughts with a booming laugh. However, you are a lot different than what I thought you would look like. Beom looks confused. Are you talking about me? Wang Sohun laughs heartily. I thought that you would be a creepy man with an attitude. But I cannot believe you are a calm individual like this. Beom sweat drops internally. This dumpling-looking guy does not have a filter. But looking at his attitude and composure, it does not look like he has bad intentions. I was worried since I heard the Continental Bank and the Shimin clan had business dealings. I guess I will not need to worry about him. Suddenly Mak Gung scoffs loudly. Humph! The audacity of the Heavenly Grand Archive. Beom stops and looks at him. Mak Gung glares at Beom with absolute disgust. Should not you at least act depressed or something? You caused the Shiman clan to be involved in those impossible rumors. Do you think you are welcome to an occasion like this? Lady Ban gasps in shock. Young Master Mok, why are you trying to cause a scene? That is rude of you. Mok Gung snaps back angrily. I am rude? No matter how you look at it, the Heavenly Grand Archive is the one at fault. Even a 3-year-old child could tell who is at fault. Can you not? Lady Ban tries to argue. Young Master Mok. Beom gently stops her. Stop, Lady Ban. She looks at him with worry. But young Master Beom. Beom smiles calmly. As you said, this is not the place to talk about this. He thinks sharply to himself. The Ogu sect. I heard they were a sect that supported the Shiman clan. Looks like they are loyal dogs of theirs. Beom then speaks out loud with a sly grin. If he is barking like this, he must have had something bad for lunch. Do not you think we should stray away if we would prefer not to get attacked by a loose dog? Mok Gung turns red with rage. What? D-dog? Did you just? Wang Sohun bursts into roaring laughter. A dog? The analogy you used is great. Ha 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 ha. Lady Ban tries to cover her mouth but fails. Pfft. Young Master Wang, you should not laugh at this. Pfft. Right at that moment Shiman steps out to greet the crowd. Seems like everyone is here. Brother Shiman. Thank you for coming all the way here. Now please enter the banquet hall. Wang Sohun waves happily. Ah ha ha. Brother Shiman, how have you been? Mok Gung immediately bows respectfully. Allow me to greet the young master of the Shiman family. Shiman greets everyone flawlessly. Nice to meet you, Brother Shiman. Thank you for the invite, young Master Shiman. Long time no see. I am looking forward to this banquet. Finally Shiman stands directly in front of Beom. I believe this is the first time we have met. Beom looks at him carefully, thinking, this bastard, the young master of the Shiman clan, Shiman. Shiman smiles warmly, though his eyes say otherwise. Welcome, young master of the Heavenly Grand Archive. Beom matches his fake smile perfectly. Thank you for the invite, young master of the Shiman clan. And that wraps up this detailed breakdown, folks. The tension is completely off the charts as Beom finally comes face to face with the manipulative Shiman. The scene opens with Beom chewing his food, while keeping a cautious eye on Shiman. He wonders what Shiman has planned, fully expecting to be disrespected in front of the guests. But Shiman has not made a move yet. Beom knows there is no way Shiman will just let him be and questions his true intentions. Suddenly, someone announces they will show a trick to make drinking more enjoyable, asking everyone to look at Lady Myo's empty glass. The crowd cheers in amazement as Myo Garyong uses qi to enliven the drink, which Beom finds very impressive for a child. This sparks a friendly competition, and everyone starts showing off their own party tricks. Ban Gyo shows off pressure point shifts. Shiman flawlessly displays his sword skills using a single drop of alcohol, leaving the crowd completely amazed. Beom hilariously sweats and wonders if Shiman is secretly planning to stab him. Mok Gung warms up a drink, while Wang Sohun and Dan Kongmu show off a formless sword technique. Then it is Beom's turn. He decides to flex an ancient acupressure technique called the Heavenly Palm Pressure. Wang questions what mere acupressure can do, but after Beom works his magic on him, Wang completely melts into a puddle of bliss, claiming it feels exactly like heaven. Wang declares he has been reborn, practically glowing with pure energy. The crowd goes wild, begging Beom to massage them next. Beom politely calms them down, smoothly suggesting that their host, Shiman, should be the next one to experience it. Shiman agrees, and Beom promises to do good for him with a very sinister smile. Beom internally notes that Shiman called him here to act like nothing happened, but he fully intends to take care of him using the body adjustment technique combined with the stealth technique. Shiman completely falls victim to the amazing massage, moaning in absolute relief. The crowd is shocked to see the incredibly prideful Shiman succumb to Beom's hands. Suddenly, Wang screams for Beom to stop what he is doing. He angrily accuses Beom of giving Shiman special treatment, knowing exactly how big of a difference the body adjustment technique makes. Beom is slightly annoyed by the dumpling man but uses the outburst to announce he will host the next occasion to make up for it. Wang laughs out loud, claiming that was his plan all along, and insists the next party will absolutely be at the Continental Bank. Beom thinks Wang is a persistent fool but feels satisfied that he accomplished his goals without any major incidents. As Beom prepares to leave with Songhua, Shimin stops him for a private chat. Shimin asks how the banquet was, and Beom politely thanks him for the invitation. Shimin then reveals his true intentions, offering to send Beom the clan manager. Shimin claims he wants to receive punishment for scratching the pride of the Shimin clan. He explains that forcing the manager to talk was way too difficult, so he is pushing the problem entirely onto Beom. Beom thinks to himself that Shimin is an absolute idiot for giving up their only piece of evidence, assuming Shimin is just terrified. Beom agrees to prepare the clan manager within a couple of days. Then, Shimin drops a massive bombshell proposal, asking Beom to become his sworn brother. Beom is utterly disgusted internally but bursts into fake, hysterical laughter to brush the offer off as a joke. Shimin plays along, saying they can talk about it later, but insists Beom is already a brother in his heart. Once outside, Beom laughs maniacally, highly tempted to just kill Shimin right then and there. Walking back in the pouring rain, Songhua asks if Beom wants some good food to wind down. Suddenly, the little beggar boy Xiao Xingye drops upside down from the ceiling, screaming that he wants food too. He formally introduces himself and says he was ordered to follow Beom around. Beom asks why they sent him, and the kid bluntly explains the others are currently sleeping on the streets. Beom smirks and tells the boy to have his superiors sleep on the streets near the Shimin clan tonight. When Xiao asks why, Beom simply states there is going to be a show. Back at the estate, Shimin relaxes in a luxurious bath, reviewing all his gifts. He appreciates the high-quality drinks and the beautiful silk cloths. He is especially pleased with the 12 needles from the Iron Society, thinking his mother would love them. He then notices the distinct scent of sandalwood coming from the Heavenly Grand Archives gift box. He opens it to find 3 books, smugly assuming they are the exact texts he already stole using the clan manager. He identifies them as the Enlightening Regalia Formation, the Universal Evil Spirit Formation, and the 6 Yang 9 Dragon Formation. But when he flips them open, the pages are completely blank. Shimin is absolutely furious, wondering what those bastards are thinking and briefly considering reporting it to his father. He tries to rationalize the blank books as just a small sign of their discontent that he should simply accept. But suddenly, extremely dark and volatile energy bursts violently from the blank pages. The massive blast blows Shimin straight out of the water. Covered in blood, he thrashes and screams in agonizing pain as the dark energy violently tears through his body. He crashes out of the room, leaving a horrific bloody mess on the floor, while the guards outside remain completely unaware of the carnage.